members in the opposition are only concerned about their positions, and they will fight any composition that threatens their positions. Don't talk about democracy and stand 4 times and then on the 5th time you tell people democracy doesn't work. We believe it works.
Colonel Kizza Besigye, he was driving from Rukungiri, coming back to Kampala to go in his house and they arrest him. I'm not among the fools in this country. My brain works. My brain works. The general is here. General Mugisha Muntu was the commander of the UPDF. How can they deploy around Kasanga a full battalion and Honorable and Colonel Kizza Besigye, you appear at Bata, mini Bata? I'm not among the fools in this country.
Have had accusations against me personally and against organizations that I'm associated with. But those allegations, from what I have heard, have not been in any form substantiated to say, you know, this is why we say this is why we say this is the evidence. They have not been substantiated in any form or manner. And my intention is to totally avoid any response to them. I have no intention whatsoever to respond to them. I will continue to be focused on our own agenda, which does not conflict in any way with the agendas of other people.
The 4-time presidential candidate maintains that he's one person who would like to see a strong and united opposition.
And I continue to suggest that we should have a public conversation, all of us, all those who seek change, that we should, because this change we seek for is for the country, is for the people, for all Ugandans. We act in the interest of all Ugandans. So since we seem not to be on the same page on these issues, one of the ways to resolve it is to have a public conversation that, you know, people power sit here, maybe DP block or whatever sit here, people's government sit here, and we discuss in the view of all Ugandans these matters. We can discuss what is the problem we want to get rid of. Do we have the same understanding so that, you know, we talk about it?
There can't be a leader in this world, a Democrat for that matter, who is not to criticize it. For us, we pick whatever was said against us. We are going to examine those allegations, the observations, including the insults that were raised against us, and act on them. Because when you are a leader and people say your message is confusing, people believe that you are mobilizing against elections. It is incumbent upon us to clarify to Ugandans that we in the people's government are not opposed to elections.
They don't have ideological background. Their issue is Museveni. They want Museveni out. Museveni is not a problem of this country. The mandate to decide who becomes the president is with the people. And the people have always decided. Between 2001 and 2016, our percentage has been between 60 and 70. So they have their percentage of about 30 for the last 4 campaigns we have had. About 30. So whether they unite or they don't unite, they will be within that. But we want to make sure we even grab a few of them, at least to have a certain percentage to 75 for NRM. And we shall achieve this.
What remains to be seen is whether the newly formed DP bloc will stand exceptional and sail through the political murky waters.
This day, this signing of the memorandum, which we are all expecting any time, is a guarantee I'll go to my grave a very happy man.